Student Group Black History Month program. I am Tiffany Brooks, one of the co-advisors for the Umoja Student Group. This is Terrence Roberts. He's also the co-advisor for the student group on the drums. And I'm now going to introduce you to our student president, Takasa Hector.
Good morning. Welcome. Turn it on. Turn it on. It's the top button.
Hello? Okay. Good morning and welcome to this year's Black History Month production. My name is Takasi and I'm president of Umoja this year. This year's theme for our production is Kujishakulia, which means self-determination. So throughout this piece you'll be seeing examples of African Americans who have exhibited self-determination throughout their lives. This year in Umoja, we were lucky to have an artist in residence, Mr. Dennis Spears, who directed and scripted this performance. Just to let you know a little bit about Mr. Dennis here, he's an actor, singer, director, producer, and educator. Is a Penumbra Theater Company member and has performed the role in the Guthrie, Indiana Respiratory, and Syracuse Stage, Mixed Blood, and Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C. for his role of I Wish You Luck as Nate King Cole. Dennis won the Ivy Award of Excellence in Acting. He became known nationally and internationally as the male lead vocalist in the acclaimed vocal jazz ensemble 4x4. In November, he joined legends Prince, Judy Garland, Bob Dylan, and Leo Kottke in the Minnesota Music Hall of Fame. So just give him another round. He's over there. So right now, I want to ask you guys to rise for us to sing our national black anthem.
Let America be America again. Let it be the dream it used to be. Let it be the pioneer on the plain seeking a home where he himself is free.
America never was America to me.
Let America be the dreams that dreamers dream. Let it be that great strong land of love, where never kings cannot run conquer scheme, that any man be crushed by one above.
It never was America to me. Let my land be a land of liberty. Its crime is no forced and charity, but opportunities will, life is free, and equality is in the air we breathe. There has never been equality for me, nor freedom in this homeland of the free.
Say, who are you that mumbles in the dark? Who are you that draws your veil across the stars?
I am the poor white fool and pushed apart. I am the Negro bearing slavery scars. I am the red man driven from the land. I am the immigrant clutching the hope I seek and finding only the same old stupid plan of dog eat dog, mighty crush the weak.
I am the young man, full of strength and hope, tangled in that ancient endless chain of profit, power, and gain, of grab the land, of grab the gold, of grab the ways to satisfy need, of take the man, of take the pain, of owning everything and one owns greed.
I am the farmer, bonded to the soil. I am servant to you all.
Hungry, yet today, despite the dream. Beaten, yet today, all pioneers. I am the man who never got ahead. The poorest worker, bartered through the years.
Yeah, I'm the one who kept our basic dream. In the old world, while still a set of kings who dreamt a dream so strong, so great and so true, that even yet its mighty Gary sings. In every brick and stone, in every world turned, I made America the land it has become.
I'm the man who sailed those early seas in search for what I'm meant to be. For I'm the man who left Ireland.
The free? Who said the free? Not me. Surely not me. Millions on relief today. The millions shot down when we strike. The millions who have nothing for our pay, for all the dreams we've dreamed, for all the songs we sung, for all the hopes we held, for all the flags we hung. Millions who have nothing for our pay, except that dream that is almost dead today.
Oh, let America be America again. The land that has never been yet, and yet must be the land where every man is free. The land that is mine, the poorest man, Indian, Negro, me who made America. Whose sweat and blood, whose faith and pain, whose hand at the foundry, whose plow in the rain must bring back our mighty dream again.
Sure, call me any ugly name you choose. The still of freedom does not stand. From those who live like leeches on people's lives, we must take back our land again. America.
Oh yes, I say it plain. America never was America to me. And yet this oath I swear, America will be.
Out of the wreck and ruin of our gangsters' death, the rape and rot of graft and stealth and lies, we the people must redeem the land, the mines, the plants, the rivers, the mountains, and the endless plain. All of the stretch of these great green grasses.
And make America again. And make America again. And make
You may write me down in history with your bitter and your twisted lies. You may try me in the very dirt, but still, like dust, I'll rise. If my sassiness upset you, why are you beset with gloom? Because I walk like I got oil wells pumping in my lagoon.
Just like the moons and like the suns with certainty of tides, just like hope springing high, still, I'll rise.
Did you want to see me broken, bowed head and lowered eyes, shoulders falling down like teardrops, weakened by my soulful cries?
Does my haughtiness offend you? Don't take it off your heart, because I laugh like I got gold mountains digging in my own backyard.
You may shoot me with your words, you may cut me with your eyes, you may kill me with your hatefulness, but still, like air, I'll rise.
Does my sexiness upset you? Does it come as a surprise? Then I dance like I got diamonds after meeting in my thighs.
Out of the huts of history's shame, I rise up from a past that's rooted in pain. I rise.
All right. I am a black ocean, leaping and wide, welling and swelling, I bear in the tide, leaving behind nights of terror and fear.
I rise.
Into the daybreak that wondrously clear.
I rise.
Bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave.
I am the dream and the hope of the slave. I rise. I rise. I rise.
is where my people come from. It was a place where my ancestors used to hum their songs. Africa is, was, and where each sunrise and sunset was a sound. Africa was a place where my people had the freedom to roam around. Before the chaos of starvation, Africa was a place that was safe and sound. The animals, the people there, was in a system of organization called the circle of life. Even though my life didn't begin there, I still found myself daydreaming and thinking about my land as if it were a puzzle. And I know I gotta be putting the pieces together. No, I don't wanna stay in this cold land forever. Africa has so many nations in it, so many people from around the world come and see it, so they can have a memory that I will call an African moment. Internally observe this. As you can see, the love I have for where my people come from is unconditional. I heard so many stories from friends and family about the memories they have from the place they call their homeland. And if I get that opportunity to go see the motherland, I know the image I'll see in my mind will hit me like an oncoming collision and give me a new vision on the simplicity of life like the people from generations ago lived before me. It's getting to the end of my poem, so let me get straight to it. If I do go see Africa, maybe I'll be sitting by a cafe over there someday, drinking some latte. Hakuna Matata. Peace, y'all.
Promotion and the implementation of political freedom and the expansion of personal liberties. They work to protect individuals and groups from the political repression and discrimination by the government and private organizations, and seek to ensure the ability of all members of society to participate in the civil and political life of the state. Here are a few.
Harriet Tubman, born Arminita Harriet Ross, 1820, March 10, 1913. Was an African-American abolitionist, humanitarian, and Union spy during the American Civil War. Born into slavery, Tubman escaped and subsequently made more than 19 missions to rescue more than 300 slaves, using the network of anti-slavery activists and safe houses known as the Underground Railroad. She later helped John Brown recruit men for his raid on Harper's Ferry, and in the post-war era struggled for women's suffrage.
Frederick Douglass, 1818 through 1896, American abolitionist, women's rights and savage advocate, writer, organizer, inspiration.
W.E.B. Du Bois, 1868-1963, American writer, scholar, and author of NAACP.
On December 1st, 1955, Rosa Parks, an African-American seamstress, boarded a bus for home.
As the bus became crowded, the bus driver ordered Parks to give up her seat to a white passenger.
The buses in the South were segregated, with the seats in the front reserved for whites only.
Blacks had to sit at the back of the bus.
But if the bus were to become crowded and all the white-only seats were taken, black people were expected to give up their seats so that a white person could sit down.
Rosa had had enough of such humiliation and refused to give up her seat.
The bus driver had her arrested.
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., born January 15, 1929, died April 4, 1968. Was an American pastor, activist, humanitarian, and leader in the African-American civil rights movement. He is best known for his role in the advancement of civil rights using nonviolent civil disobedience based on his Christian beliefs.
It wasn't just that Martin Luther King became a civil rights leader that made him so extraordinary. It was the way in which he led the movement. King advocated the civil disobedience, the nonviolent resistance against the unjust laws.
Nonviolence is a powerful and just weapon, which cuts without wounding and ennobles the man who wields it. Civil rights activists organized demonstrations, marches, boycotts, strikes, and voter registration drives, and refused to obey laws that they knew were wrong and unjust.
Little Rock 9, as they came later to be called, was the first black teenagers to attend an all-white Central High School in Little Rock, Arkansas in 1957. These remarkable students fought segregation deep in the South and won.
As we pause to celebrate, honor, and reflect upon so many great achievements of so many notable African Americans, we must recognize one who was not of American descent, but richly influenced the civil rights in America. We pause to honor African-born civil rights giant Nelson Mandela, a South African anti-apartheid revolutionary politician and philanthropist, who served as president of South Africa in 1994 to 1999.
He was South Africa's first black chief executive and the first elected in a fully representative democratic election. His government focused on dismantling the legacy of apartheid through tackling institutionalized racism, poverty, and inequality, and fostering racial reconciliation.
It might surprise you to know how many important inventions and discoveries were by African Americans. We have done some research. Get ready for some knowledge to be later. So, here we go.
Lewis Latimer, 1848 to 1928, invented an important part of the carbon filaments light bulb. First fact, Latimer worked in the laboratories of both Alexander Graham Bell and Thomas Edison.
George Washington Carver. He was born in 1860 and died in 1943. He developed peanut butter and 400 plant products. Carver was born a slave and did not go to college until he was 30.
Madam C.J. Walker, born in 1867 and died in 1919, invented a hair growing lotion. Fast fact. She grew up in the poor and became the first African-American female millionaire.
Otis Boykin, 1920 to 1982. Otis invented the electronic devices for guided missiles, IBM computers, and the pacemaker.
And last but not least, Barack Hussein Obama, born August 4th, 1961, is the 44th and current President of the United States and the first African American to hold office. Obama is a graduate of Columbia University and Harvard School, where he served as president of the Harvard Law Review. He was a community organizer in Chicago before earning his law degree. He worked as a civil rights attorney and taught constitutional law at the University of Chicago School from 1992 to 2004. 9 months after his election, Obama was named the 2009 Nobel Peace Prize laureate.
I too sing America.
I am the Dr. Butler. They send me to eat in the kitchen when company comes.
But I laugh and eat well and grow strong.
Tomorrow I'll be at the table when company comes. Nobody will dare say me eat in the kitchen then.
Besides, they'll see how beautiful I am to be ashamed.
I too am American.